Hello, it's Martina.
And it's Simon.
And this is our 5th week in Japan.
Welcome to Eat Your Sushi.
Oh, Simon, are you really going to do the whole show like this?
Yes, I am, and you can't stop me.
Oh my god. So for those of you that saw our cat cafe video on Thursday, you might already know why Simon's in a paper bag.
I don't have a choice. I have to do this right now.
Ducky, come on, this is ridiculous. It's really not that bad.
It's totally terrible, and I hate it, and I'm gonna wear this for the entire time.
You're lucky that I drew you such a nice face. I should have written on your forehead like, I'm stupid. Ducky, come on.
It's really warm in here, and I can't breathe.
Just show everybody your shame. Just show it to them. You want to tell everyone what happened?
I accidentally shaved off this side of my beard.
I heard him scream from the hallway.
I'm very sad about it, and then I tried to balance it out by shaving this side, and now I just look like I'm part of the Spanish Inquisition. I feel like I look like one of those guys in TV shows that are like the head of a werewolf pack that gets beat up by the new head of the werewolf pack.
Why don't we get you a face mask?
I'm gonna do that from now on.
You can just
it's very stylish in Japan.
It is. You can just wear a face mask until it grows out, which should be in like 2 days.
I'm gonna tell a story that makes me happy.
Go for it.
Okay, so we have a new saying between the two of us. It's called Gaijin scissors.
Oh, yeah.
What wound up happening was we noticed something in Japan that's very surprising, and that is a huge abundance of hair salons.
You're like looking for somewhere to eat, and so you go down a random like side alleyway, and there's nothing available. Oh, but there's a hair salon.
Yes, I've never seen so many hair salons at once. And then Martina wound up asking, why are there so many hair salons around here? And I said, well, because I always want to chop your hair.
Yeah.
And when I wound up doing that, I did that right at the intersection late at night, and a Japanese man was walking past, and when I jumped at the corner, I went chop. Then he jumped back in fear, and then he like scuttled past me. So then we had a good laugh that I scared the guy with my Gaijin scissors.
I think he just didn't expect like a giant bearded white dude to pop out of the alleyway and just scream.
So I'm really sorry to the businessman that I wound up terrifying for the night, and I'm sure you might be telling stories about foreigners.
Maybe you're like on the news shopping as like the foreign scissor masochist.
Well, you know what? Now
around.
I've changed the way that I look, and no one's gonna expect me now because they think I'm just a professional wrestler.
Right? They're gonna be like, "Oh, this is the guy with the beard." Oh no, it wasn't him. Simon finally let me get my first capsule toy, and by let I mean he was carrying too many bags, and I had my wallet. Okay, this one has to do with hamsters, which makes me super happy. I needed a keychain. Oh my god! I got the best one! Oh my god! This is crazy. This one's not even a keychain. This is like the king one that you could possibly get.
What is it?
Dirky. It's a tiny plate with a hamster, and it's got.
But you got this because you said you needed a keychain.
I did, and it had keychains. I was supposed to get the keychain version, but
so you still didn't get a keychain.
I got like the king one.
How is that the king one? It's a stupid one. There's no
Look at its little
keychain.
tiny tootsies. Can you see it? So as you guys know, we moved into our house a couple weeks ago, or a week ago.
Last week.
Last week,
yes.
And we got a mattress delivered from IKEA. Now, the mattress is like a really big queen-size mattress because Simon cannot fit on a double.
Right. I actually wanted a double because that just means we'd be snugglier when we sleep.
Yeah, except you're so large, you take up like 80% of the bed. So
That's
that
fine.
leaves me with
that
the
means
20%.
spoonsies, non-stop spoonsies.
So that means that I'm like dangling on the corner of the mattress, like precariously off to the edge.
I'll never let you go, girl,
And
don't
my
worry.
feet.
Anyhow, the whole point is that when the mattress wound up coming to our place, we also paid IKEA to move it to specific rooms. And moving a mattress upstairs is pretty difficult, it's not fun. So we like paid the extra like $5 to get them to move all of this stuff around. And when he wanted to bring the mattress upstairs, he looked at it and he says it was too narrow. And then we learned our favorite phrase that we've been saying forever now. Muri, 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 muri. And muri 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 supposedly means impossible, like can't be done. And our friends actually warned us about this. They said like
a year ago.
Yeah, a year ago. They said like they hear it all the time whenever they ask for something that can't be done. So what we want to do right now, we're really passionate about this. We want to get some gloves made with Bill Murray's face on it.
You shouldn't tell everyone our secrets.
So then we're gonna sell all these gloves, and whenever someone asks us for something, it's gonna be Bill Murray.
I don't think that's gonna work.
I'm not sure if Bill Murray will agree to lend us the rights to his face for this, but I'm pretty sure that I want to pursue this. This is like $1 million idea. Anyhow, we wound up getting the mattress upstairs ourselves afterwards, and he wound up leaving, but it wasn't Murray, it was possible.
Good thing we paid for that.
Yep. so I could finally do this video for you. Back when we were in Osaka a few months ago, I was walking around by myself outside and I saw a throng of children on unicycles. And I thought it was very bizarre because it was just an elementary school with kids on unicycles. And then after coming back, I saw lots of kids on unicycles at the park as well. And I thought to myself, this is amazing. I want to make a video of it. But then I pulled out my camera and I thought to myself, wait a second, I'm a bearded man sitting by himself taking videos of kids. This is not going to look good. So then I put the phone away and I tried to tell Martina afterwards when I got back, but she didn't believe me because she needed video.
Of course I'm not going to believe Simon. It's like, what is it, clown school?
So now we are by a school and there are a whole bunch of unicycles locked up right there. So you have proof now that this unicycling is a thing here. There are more unicycles in this country.
Look, there's unicycles in the corner over there.
I've seen in my entire life. What's with all unicycles?
So
I don't understand. How are unicycles so popular? Either way, I'm not a liar. I'm not a liar.
I believe you.
Thank you. You just didn't see all the kids on them yet. Because that's something else.
So as you guys know, we are learning Japanese, and Simon had a kind of, I don't want to say a heartbreaking moment, I want to say that this is kind of like the reality of learning a language.
Yes, so I am trying to learn polite ways to ask for things.
Because you know, like in Korean and
Yes.
Japanese, they have the language endings
Right.
that it can be different for
So
different
instead
levels.
of just like pointing to a menu and grunting, you know, like I want to be able to say, I would like one of these, please. So when we were at a restaurant with some friends, I wound up wanting to get a Cassius orange. So the phrase was supposed to be Cassius orange, hitotsu, itetakimasu. Itetakimasu is supposed to be a nice way to ask. That's what our friends
Yeah.
told us to say.
And hitotsu is probably not even in the right kind. Like
Right.
you're supposed to say glass or something, but
Something
it
along
will,
those lines.
it will make sense.
So then I wound up practicing this in my head like
He's like,
6 times. Like, okay, Cassius orange, hitotsu, itetakimasu. Okay, I got this. And then I dinged the bell for the waiter to come.
I'm gonna be the waiter, okay?
Okay, and then when the waiter came, I said,
Hi.
okay, Cassius orange,
Hi.
What? What? No, I still had 66% of my sentences say, come back here and let me speak to you politely. I will drag you by the ears because I have to say my sentence in full. I was so upset. Well, he understood what I wanted, and I think that's the most important thing because language is not about like saying things properly. Language is about communication. And if
yeah.
you could communicate your idea, then that's all you need to do.
But I think this was a really good like lesson to be learned
Reality
about.
check.
Right, exactly. So like you can go to school to learn Japanese. You can read it from a book. You can learn it from a friend. But the reality is until you come to Japan and actually interact with people, you'll realize that the highest, most polite form of something, no one uses it.
Doesn't work. We were
sir.
we were at another restaurant recently with like Rachel and June as well, and when we tried to order something, we didn't even finish our order, and they would walk away halfway through the order.
You're like, torimomo, hitotsu, and they're like, huh? And they
I
start
got
walking.
6 more things I want to order here. Do you want my money or not?
Okay, this is Little Twin Star. This is what I grew up with Mickey. This one here. These two people. So Mickey had a little tiny play set, and it was like a little toy set, and it was this little pink girl, little blue hair, and I was just totally amazed because there was nothing with like those colored hair at the time, and they're called Little Twin Stars. And now I can get a Little Twin Star shirt if I could ever unfold these properly.
Is this like your childhood right here?
It is. Little Twin Star. I'm assuming they're twins, but they have different colored hair. Never thought that over.
Speaking of ordering things in numbers, I think it's time for the weekly challenge!
I refuse to be a part of it this week.
Okay.
This is some BS, mister. I've lost nonstop.
Right.
And on top of that, I suggested an arts and crafts challenge this week. I said, let's tweet out an animal and we can shape it using Play-Doh. And then you're like, let's do something with Japanese learning. And I'm like, great. That's
because
exactly.
this is urging us to learn more quickly. This is a lot more challenging.
I don't do well under pressure, guys. If you don't do well under pressure, please let me know in the comment section so I don't feel alone, because every time it comes to pressure, I crumble.
Okay, so here is the challenge we're doing today. One of our favorite games in Korea when you went drinking was samyuku, and the game is samyuku. It pretty much means that you have to count back and forth, but whenever you hit a number that has a 3, a 6, or a 9 in it, you have to clap. We're going to play this in Japanese now because we learned how to count in Japanese a bit.
Barely.
But this is going to urge us to do better. Now what's going to happen is that we're going to play the game. If we take more than 2 seconds to answer, is going to ding the bell.
And if somebody screws up, who's gonna ring the bell?
The first person to get 3 dings loses, and loser faces a punishment.
Should I just skip right to it? Can we just fast forward
No,
to
no,
it?
no, let's go.
No, I'm gonna be confident.
You can do this.
You're going down,
You're
Missy.
going down, Missy. First to 3 dings. Okay.
Let's let everybody know the numbers first. So
No,
that
no,
they
no,
know.
no, 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 no practicing. We just gotta go.
Okay, hang on. No,
Okay.
we have to figure out who's gonna go first.
Okay, I'll go first.
No, because then
Okay,
you
you
know
go
where to
first.
go. We need to like kai by bo. Oh my god,
Okay.
I'm gonna do kai by bo, and then you're gonna go itchy. I'm gonna go bo. I'm just gonna
Itchy ball, 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 ball.
kai by bo.
Bo. Yes. Okay. Itchy.
Ni, she.
Go.
What the hell? It was like 2 seconds.
Okay.
This is some bull.
Nana.
Hachi, Ju,
Juichi.
Juni, Ju-san. Why?
Ju-san is supposed to be Ju-yeon. Okay, so that's 1 ding for Martina. 1 ding for Martina.
That was some BS. You guys know that BS. Someone was like, oh, no.
Okay, you know.
She.
Go. What? You know what? You know what? You know what? I'm gonna be a fair sport. In reality, I lost that first round because I took too long. So I will give you that 1 ding.
I need all
Okay.
the help I can get.
Okay. Itchy.
Ni, she,
Go. Nana.
Hachi, Ju,
Juichi.
Juni, Ju-san.
Ju-san is 13. That's the same one you messed up on. Ju-yeon. Ju-yeon. Okay, it's tied 1-all. Tied 1-all. Okay.
Itchy!
Ni. Go. No. Hey, no.
You said go.
Yes.
That's not even
no.
right.
Hey, we have an agreement. Okay, you and I. All right,
No.
you can't ding me out on this one. No. I can't lose.
Yes, you can.
I can't lose.
Yes, you can.
These shows always work
No.
so that Martina winds up
No.
losing.
Hurry up,
That's
Staller.
Itchy.
Ni, she.
Ah!
Okay, Itchy, Ni, San. Never say San, Martina, ever. Just straight to she. Just jump to the she, Martina.
It's 2-all. Okay. Get ready, you gotta go first.
I gotta calm down because I'm gonna do the exact same thing. I'm gonna go Ju, Hachi-san, or whatever.
You're doing
it is.
Ju-san. Remember, Ju-san is what you're doing. Okay.
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 Oh my god. Itchy.
Ni. Go. What? What? Oh no, that's right! No! That's not right. That's not right. That was a test. That was a test. That was a test. No. Oh my god. How did I mess up so bad? How did I mess up so bad? Becky, have pity on me. Becky, have pity on me. Did you see what I did to my face? You can't. You wouldn't do this to. You wouldn't hurt a man with glasses, would you? Oh my god. Oh my god. John.
The day of reckoning.
John.
The day of reckoning.
Nana, Hachi, Ju. Oh my god. Oh my god.
So happy right
I'm
now.
so sad. Okay. How did I mess up so bad? Becky, have pity on me.
Bring on out the punishment,
Oh
please.
my God.
Bring it on out.
Oh my god. I can't believe this happened.
Itchy.
Ni. Yon.
Go. Nana.
Hachi. She. No, it's Ju.
Already
oh my
wrong.
god. Oh my god.
Already
Oh my god. Oh my god.
Hey, knowing you, you're gonna luck out.
Okay.
Essentially, because this is Eat Your Sushi, we have 3 delicious looking pieces of sushi. It looks like some tuna and some low quality tuna and some other low quality salmon. I believe 2 of them are loaded up with an absurd amount of wasabi.
Okay.
And one of them is delicious.
Yeah, can I look at these or no? Or do I
You can
just
only,
look
no,
here?
you can just
Okay.
look down and
Okay.
choose one.
I'm gonna choose one.
Okay, go for it.
Okay.
Just the whole thing in your mouth, ready to go. Just go for it. One shot. Are you even kidding me right now? That's the good one. Would you say that this one was loaded with wasabi? According to your face, I'm not quite sure. But I feel like that might have been loaded with wasabi.
It was good. At first. I just had the rice part. Okay, well, my my tummy feels a little burny now. Well, you know what I think we should do now? I think maybe we should answer some questions.
Yay, the Q&A. I'm so happy and chipper now.
Yes,
Bring it on.
One of us is happier than the other person right now.
Right now. Pretty amazing for $5. Do you remember how much the salmon rolls were?
Not sure.
$2 or $3?
Something like that.
Why are you just shoving my beautiful chopsticks out of the way?
They're not that beautiful.
They're pretty beautiful.
Oh man.
So good
I'm
taste.
so happy to be able to have this so easily.
I know.
Wow. I'm so happy.
And I like the Giga Pudding in the background. One day, Giga Pudding, we will make you.
We should do it this weekend.
Yummy. All right, first question is from Facebook. This is from Beth Ratz.
Hi, Beth.
Hi, Beth. She says, hello, Simon and Martina. I know that your fashion style was greatly influenced by living in Korea.
Yep.
Do you feel like the fashion in Japan is totally different? And do you think your style choices will change as you live there? First up, a lot of you guys already know that when we went to Korea, everyone there is so incredibly dressed. There's no such thing as a jogging pant day or going to school in your pajamas.
I don't see people like bumming it to like anywhere. Everyone always looks like they're well dressed.
Yeah, and that kind of changed us because I felt like, well, everyone else can make an effort to go grocery shopping. Why am I the one showing up in like a hoodie and like crumpled pajama pants?
Yes.
So then I started to feel like more inspired. I wanted to wear more dresses and frilly things. And so my fashion changed a lot because of Korea. Now that I've come to Japan, I will say that I've noticed you have some levels of extreme fashion. So the average person is just dressed like an average person.
Yeah.
While I think that in Korea, the average person is always dressed like they're going to go to a job
Stylish,
interview.
yes.
Yes.
Everyone, you could hire anyone on the
Anyone
street.
on
They
the
look like
street,
they're ready for an interview.
You could be like, you're ready for a blind date.
You're ready for a blind date.
But what I will say is Japan has more extreme fashion.
Yes.
Think of it like G-Dragon.
I see a lot more G-Dragon style
Yes.
outfits here in Japan than I did in Korea.
Yeah, and I'm not talking about like cosplay. Like you can go out and you can find people walking around like in Lolita fashion.
Occasionally, yeah. But I definitely feel like here in Japan, I definitely see more people and I think to myself, wow, that person looks really stylish.
Yeah, I found that in Japan, I've seen all types of style. Like you can be kind of like tomboy, you can be gothy. There's all these different styles. So I kind of feel like I'm able to
Experiment more.
Yeah, yeah, exactly. So you might see some more crazy styles.
Why are you dressed like this today?
What do you mean dressed like what?
This doesn't seem Martina style.
Okay, look, my jackets are too long for biking. My legs get like cocooned, like as if I'm wearing a sleeping bag, and I couldn't move my knees, so I had to go out and buy a jacket, and everything's just at like the end on sale. And so there was only like lime green, and it was only $20. So I guess I'm wearing lime green from now on.
Oh yeah. Lime green jacket, puffy frilly skirt. Doesn't really go together, I gotta say.
choice, do I? It's
Looks so
be
tacky.
warm. We're looking
Who's my little tacky? It's you are so tacky.
tacky. Feel some tacky.
Itadakimasu.
The next question is from Duncan113 on our forums, on our website. Thank you, Duncan, for starting up this thread on our website as well. And the question is for me. I have a question for Simon. I work out hard too, as you appear to be doing. And at the end of my workouts, I'm lying on the floor, panting, muttering, I'm ready to be dead now. Does this happen to you? Duncan, I want to thank you for asking this because this is exactly what happened to me for my workout routines. I used to work out first thing in the morning when I woke up and I was just useless for the rest of the day. Like I couldn't carry things. I just fell asleep so much more. It just like I was napping all the time. I was totally drained from my workouts. So now I only work out at night right before I'm about to go to sleep because then I just feel exhausted and ready to go to sleep. So I'm glad that you asked because I felt like a sissy. I tried asking questions on Reddit's R Fitness and I kind of got banned there for asking silly questions. So
But they didn't mean to be silly. He was like actually asking a real question.
But I got banned there. So I'm glad that you asked us. Thank you. And yes, I do wind up collapsing as well. Does anybody else collapse? Because I do like a lot of squats and deadlifts and really like heavy lifting and it just destroys me. And I thought it's just because I'm old and dying. But I'm glad that you too, Duncan, are old and dying just like me.
I will say I want to add something to this.
Yes.
We've been looking for a gym in Japan.
Right.
And we discovered something very interesting. Heads up to everybody with tattoos. In Korea, tattoos aren't really like in, but you can still go places. But in Japan, it's much more strict. So if you show up at a gym, your tattoo exposed, and you say you want to sign up for membership, a lot of them will say no.
I had no issues with tattoos at any of the gyms I was in Korea.
No. So So we're looking at a gym right now that's like what's called like a rec center.
Yeah,
so
yeah.
like there's all ages that go there, and they are like very strict on.
So
covering
I'm
your
gonna have to
tattoos.
like constantly have my stuff covered, and that's gonna be really difficult because I just have faucets that come out of my armpits when I work out.
what a beautiful
So
visual.
I don't want like how am I gonna have a shirt that compresses
cut his
that?
armpit
It's gonna
holes
start like
out.
squirting out through the neck like this. It's just
no.
it's not gonna be a good idea. So remember when we wound up packing for Japan and I didn't pack any underwear, but I packed 3 pairs of shorts, and you thought to yourself, oh, why would you be packing shorts? It's winter. It's 24 degrees. Who is laughing now? Ho, 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 ho. I have shorts and it's appropriate.
I have a question for you.
What?
What's with those boots?
Look, these are the only shoes that I have.
Boots
There
and
is-
shorts and boots and
Anyhow,
still inappropriately dressed.
point is, I got shorts, and it wasn't a waste. It wasn't a waste at all. It was perfect.
And our last question comes from Twitter. This is from Suhel_.
Ew.
And they ask, do you guys think you will ever get into the Japanese music scene or make videos about it? That's a big question that everyone's been asking.
You know, I've actually been thinking about this, but because like we used to do K-pop segments before, we don't do them anymore. But I found that like it might be a lot more difficult to do those in Japan because there aren't as many full music videos on Japan as they are in Korea. Like all the videos
K-pop
are
scene,
released there.
Yeah, exactly. I think that the K-pop scene really was able to become a worldwide thing because of YouTube. And I think that's what happened with J-pop. They just don't care about.
They're not
they don't care
trying
about
to do the
overseas
worldwide
audience.
thing as much as K-pop is, so they're not releasing their full videos for the rest of the world to see.
Yeah, you can get about a minute and like 10 seconds. Like,
Yeah.
I'm sure you've seen that when your favorite K-pop band has like a Japanese single and it's like just a minute
Right.
long.
Some J-pop artists wind up
Yeah.
doing their full
Like
videos
Carrie
on
Probably
there.
Called
Yes,
You.
but not all of them do. So it'd
Yeah.
be kind of difficult for us to like do like a fair
Watch this
look
video.
At, like I don't want to share stuff that you can't actually see. So
Yeah.
I'm not sure how that'll work.
But we have been getting more into like local music, just trying to like figure out who's popular and what's happening.
Right.
And we've been sending out like some tweets once in a while, like some of the bands we love, Baby Metal.
Baby
The
Metal
entire
is
album
amazing. Start to finish. It's like a masterpiece. That needs to go into the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame.
And we already liked Carrie Palmer a while ago. We have like her
Perfume is
albums.
pretty good as well.
Perfume, yeah. So we're getting into get to know some of the bands and
We're not fully as comfortable with J-pop yet as we were with K-pop, so maybe in a little while we might not. Who knows?
Okay, you know we mentioned before that like recycling is intense here. First of all, it's hard to find a garbage can, but when you do,
That's for plastic bottles.
this is burnable.
That's for burnable.
That's for taking the lids.
These are for your lids. They literally have one for your lids,
Paper.
and then one for paper, and then one for cans.
That's intense. Removing your lid and taking off the plastic. Don't mess around.
And since our last Eatyoursushi episode wound up getting 10,000 likes, we can now tell you something else about he is into skateboarding.
Oh, he is a skater boy, if you will.
He said, see you later, boy.
He wasn't good enough for her. No, that's not how the song goes.
I don't know how the rest of the song. If you want to know more about it, make sure that this video gets 10,000 likes and we will reveal some more information about him next week.
I feel like you guys are trying to figure out who he is, so we're trying to give you tidbits of information, but
Yes,
I don't know if
little
you will.
bits and pieces you might be able to
I don't
puzzle
know
it
if you
together.
ever will.
Maybe.
はい、190円お返しありがとうございます。はい、どうぞ。
ありがとうございます。
ありがとうございます。
Yeah.
Let's get a seat.
See, I asked Martina if she wanted one, but she said no. So this is just going to be me enjoying this right now. I said, do you want one? And she just kept on walking away. So this is going to be my special memory that I'm making in the park. What are you doing today?
Not very nice.
Oh, yeah. It's like a savory marshmallow. So puffy and warm. This feels like roasting marshmallows over like an open fire.
Okay, I'm having some.
How about an episode fan mail? First off, thank you to Sharice for your awesome letter. Hopefully we can learn Japanese as awesome as you have.
We got some fan art from Mari Manning.
Okay.
She's actually living in Gwangju now.
This
Let's
one's
take a
in
look at
cardboard.
this. It's been, oh my gosh.
Holy
Guys,
smokes.
Marnie is absolutely amazing.
This
is incredible.
is unbelievable. I can't believe this. Holy smokes.
It's
Look at that.
absolutely beautiful.
Look at how that guy has a full beard. Isn't that great? Look at his
Why don't you turn
full
sideways
beard.
and see the comparison of the beard angles?
No, I can't. It's so sad.
And last up is an awesome package. Can you guys see all these stickers? As soon as I saw the box show up, I knew who it was from.
Must
I was
be
like,
from Veronica.
This is from Veronica.
Veronica, you are so amazing. You
such a
always send us
wonderful-
great packages. Got lots of stuff in here that we don't have.
Yep, well, just very quickly, some
Okay.
of our favorites that came in today, mac and cheese, which makes me super happy because, you know, it's like a comfort food to have this kind of thing.
Ranch Doritos, thank you so much.
Can't wait to have those. I may have already eaten one of these Three Musketeers.
Okay, I'm really excited to try this. This is watermelon with tamarind flavored candy.
Let me move this over here.
I think we should give this a shot.
Are we supposed to add this on top of it?
This is a sauce?
What? Flavored hot liquid candy.
Okay.
Do I just like pour this on top?
Yeah, I think that's how you gotta roll.
Oh my God.
Okay. Oh God, okay. All right.
And then how do you eat this? This seems like really messy candy.
Yep,
Okay,
I feel like this is like a mom's nightmare candy.
Yeah, here you go, kids. Enjoy the hot sauce. Don't get it in your eye. Johnny, no.
Thanks, Veronica.
That's good.
Whoa.
That's great. It tastes like watermelon Twizzlers and like salt with hot pepper.
That tamarind sauce, really.
Intense. Veronica, you wonderful, wonderful, nasty you. Thank you so much. This was really, really thoughtful of you. I'm gonna keep this box because I kept all the boxes that you send stuff in. I would like cut off the edges and just use it to store things in. Can't destroy this beautiful Big Bang box.
Thank you for the box.
Thank
and
you so
thanks
much.
for sending us stuff.
And thank you guys for the wonderful fan art.
And for last week's trivia question, we wound up asking you what color was Spudgy before he was blue? And the winner of that is from YouTube. Asian Invasion wound up saying that he was a limeish green beforehand, which is correct. Thank you, Asian Invasion. We've seen your comments also a lot in our YouTube videos. So make sure you send us an email and we will send you your capsule toy as soon as possible.
And a cookie.
Oh yeah, the cookie box!
Asian Invasion
Yes,
got
our
great-
neighbor cookies. I forgot about those.
Which is great because Asian Invasion is comments all the time, so I'm so happy that they could get this wonderful extra special gift.
Wonderful.
Yeah.
For this week's skill testing question, we have a new capsule toy that we want to share with you. And the question is, what was our favorite song of 2015?
It's a tough one, guys.
You might know, you might not know.
I feel like we have strongly talked about it.
I feel like you should know by now.
Yeah.
We
And
mentioned it a lot.
You know what else? Not only do we mention it a lot, for those of you that might follow our SBS Pop Asia radio show, we've also mentioned it very clearly. We're like,
There you
this is
go.
our favorite song
Indeed.
2015. So
So if you think you know the answer, leave it in the comment section below, either on our website or Facebook or Twitter or YouTube, anywhere you can, and we will pick a winner and give you a capsule toy next week.
this is a good one, guys.
Oh yes.
So maybe by the time next week comes around, your beard will have fully grown back
I
in again.
fully hope so.
Yeah, 'cause your
I
hair grows
fully
quite
hope
fast.
So.
So next
if
week,
anything, I'm just gonna go
I'll
back
make Simon
outside
a new
like
stylish
this.
bag for next week.
Just make sure you guide me and I don't bump into anyone.
I totally will.
Bye everyone.
Bye, guys.